Fausto Coppi. The Heron Takes Flight. The Life and Legacy of Fausto Coppi. Welcome to Sick Cycling's first podcast series, Pedal Heroes, a series where we delve into the lives of the greatest figures in cycling history. I'm your host, Chris Wheelman, and today we'll be journeying through the life of an absolute legend of the sport, Fausto Coppi. Known as Il Championissimo, or the Champion of Champions, Coppi's story is one of triumph, tragedy, and timeless inspiration. So clip in and gear up as we embark on a grand tour of Fausto Coppi's extraordinary life. Rising from the ashes. Born in 1919 in Castellania, a small rural village in northern Italy, Fausto Coppi was the fourth of 5 children. His life was marked by poverty and hardship, but also by a deep love for cycling, which was ignited when he first received a bike at the age of 8. During his early teens, Coppi worked at a cycling shop in Novo Ligure, owning his mechanical skills and learning the ins and outs of bikes that would later define his career. In 1938, at the tender age of 19, Coppi burst onto the professional cycling scene by winning the Giro d'Italia on his first attempt. This marked the beginning of his storied career and set the stage for a slew of victories that would come to define an era. Dominance and rivalry. The 1940s saw Fausto Coppi rise to become the dominant force in cycling. His tall, slender frame earned him the nickname the Heron, and he seemed to glide effortlessly over the toughest mountain passes. Coppi's rivalry with fellow Italian Gino Bartali was as much a contrast in personality as in riding style, and it captivated a nation. Their duels in the Giro d'Italia and the Tour de France were not just sporting events. They were reflections of a country seeking to rebuild its identity after the devastation of World War II. During this period, Coppi achieved an unparalleled list of accomplishments, winning the Giro d'Italia 5 times, 1940, 1947, 1949, 1952, and 1953, claiming victory at the Tour de France twice in 1949 and 1952, becoming the first cyclist to win both Giro and Tour in the same year, setting the hour record in 1942 at 45.798 kilometers, a feat that stood for 14 years, triumphing in Milan-San Remo 3 times, 1946, 1948, and 1949. Innovation and controversy. Fausto Coppi was not just a master of the sport, he was also an innovator. He was one of the first cyclists to hone his diet for peak performance and to use altitude training to gain an edge over his competitors. Coppi also embraced technology, being among the first to experiment with derailleurs, allowing for more gears, which was revolutionary at the time. Yet Coppi's life was not without controversy. His romance with the infamous Lady in White, Giulia Oceani, whom he met at a race in 1948, led to a scandal in Catholic Italy. Their relationship, which began while both were married to others, resulted in a public outcry and a legal battle that damaged Coppi's reputation. Coppi once said, quote, "Age and treachery will overcome youth and skill," end quote. His strategic mind and experience often gave him the upper hand against younger riders. Legacy and tragedy. Tragically, Fausto Coppi's life was cut short at the age of 40 when he contracted malaria during a trip to Africa. He passed away on January 2nd, 1960, leaving behind a grieving nation and a sport forever changed by his presence. Despite his untimely death, Coppi's legacy endures. He is remembered not just for victories, but for his style, grace, and the way he elevated cycling to an art form. His battles with Bartali are still recounted with reverence, and the image of Coppi, alone at the front, pushing through the pain barrier, remains an enduring symbol of the sport. Coppi's influence extended beyond cycling, as he became an icon of style with his tailored suits and suave appearance. He helped elevate the cyclist image from that of a mere athlete to a symbol of elegance and determination. The story of Fausto Coppi is one of a man who soared on 2 wheels, forever etching his name into annals of cycling history. His triumphs and struggles resonate with us even today, reminding us of the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and reach for greatness. As we reach the end of today's episode, we reflect on Coppi's incredible journey and the indelible mark he left on the world of cycling and beyond. Il Championissimo may have taken his final flight long ago, but his spirit continues to inspire cyclists and dreamers across the globe. Thank you for joining me on this ride through the life of Fausto Coppi. Until next time, keep pedaling and keep dreaming.